Nice. Hey guys, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Summer NAMM 2014 talking to Chris from Decibel 11. Chris, you guys have your first actual effect pedal. You guys are really well known for your loop switchers and stuff, but you're getting into the actual effects now. Tell us about it.
Well, it's an overdrive distortion pedal, but it's a little unique in it. It actually lets you save presets on it. So it has up to 10 preset locations. You can store your settings and recall them either from the foot switches on the unit itself or through MIDI. It's fully MIDI fully MIDI controllable if you want to do that.
How many presets can you save?
It's 10 presets, which is a good number considering it's 4 knobs. It's got a pretty versatile sound set. It's got your standard gain knob, volume, and treble control, but it also has a sweepable mid-range that allows you to go anywhere from full mids all the way to cut back and eventually start to actually scoop a little bit of them out.
Is that the core knob?
That's the core, yeah. And it actually has 2 different types of clipping on it. It adds a secondary clipping when you push in the gain knob, which is the dirt knob.
Now, of course, the big question a lot of people are going to be thinking about is, just because you add presets in there, is this like an analog distortion with digital controls, or
no, it's
digital
it's
distortion?
fully analog, yeah. It's fully analog. It uses diode clipping, overdrives an amp. You can do a clean boost really easily with it, and you can get a full-on rip and distortion out of it. And
so
nice thing about the mid control is you can get full leads, but also if you're doing extended chords and whatever, you can cut back on the mids a little and get a nice, clean up the mid range and get a little bit more articulation out of the notes.
Now, is it like a lot of multi-effect pedals? Not that it's multi-effect, it's just distortion, but if a lot of times when you switch patches to the new one, if you change a knob, then that suddenly changes. It doesn't change what's saved, but it will just change what you hear.
Well, yeah, the way it works is since there are presets in there, you can set all the knobs the way you want them and save it as a preset. If you turn it off and you turn it back on, it recalls the preset. If you want to adjust it from there, the way it works is the display here will track, like for example, this is a preset. If I want to see how these knobs were set for this particular preset, I would turn the knob until the middle LED comes on the display. If it's at the top, it means you're too high. So you go down until it lines up, and in that way you can kind of find out this is where it was set.
Oh, so the middle indicator shows what the preset was.
Yeah.
And if it goes to the top indicator, you're above the preset setting.
Right. It's like a tuner, on a guitar.
Okay.
But if you just want to play with it, you just sweep it till you get them all, locked in. Once they hit that spot where the preset was, they lock in, and then they're fully real-time adjustable. So it's really pretty simple. It seems more complex, but it's very simple. You just flip the knob until you lock into where it was at the preset, and then after that, it's real time. And if you want to actually go and save it, like for example, I call up this preset, and I want to just go through here and do a real-time change. I lock everything in, and I could set these knobs the way I want, and then all I have to do to save it is just hold down this button until the middle light flashes, and that's it.
So the 2 foot switches are basically just up and down amidst the 10 presets?
Well, there's 2 ways to control it. There's a scrollable way where you can use the A switch to scroll through, and the B switch turns on and off.
Okay.
And then since there's 10 presets, most guys probably aren't going to use that many, so there's a limit set in there where you can put whatever you. Well, you can set it to where you want. Right now I have it set at 3 because that's all I want to use. Uh-huh. So now I don't have to scroll through all 10 to get back to 1. It's just set it. And the other way to do it is to use 2 side by side independently, and you can use those in banks, so you have different banks of just 2.
Okay, well, let's hear this thing.
Sure.
What are we going to hear first?
Well, I'm just going to run through some of the sounds. and just kind of sweep some of the knobs so you can see.
We got Mike on guitar here. He's playing a Reverend guitar with humbucker in the bridge and P90 in the neck.
First, to give you a little idea, there's the amp clean, okay?
So this is with it off.
I could go from a full gain on here to go all the way down and try to overdrive the amp a little bit too, if you want to do that. Totally overdriven amp sound out of it by doing a clean boost. I can do get more of a tube screamerish tone in here by doing the clip. If you see, if I sweep this mid knob back, you'll go ahead and play. You can really cut back on the mids and really get a really tight sound out of it. If you want more bluesy tone, you can pull the mids all the way forward.
Okay. Any other sounds you want to show us?
Yeah. Why don't you just play a little? If you have a couple different overdrives that you're using to get different sounds out of it, you can save some space on your pedal board and replace maybe a couple sounds with one pedal. And if you're using anything MIDI controllable like a switcher, it's easy to switch it right on the fly.
Yeah, some pedals on the market that have a couple distortions in the same unit will let you cascade them into another thing, into the other one. Is that part of this deal here, or is it strictly 10 individual sounds?
Yeah, it's just a sound settings. It's really just a distortion pedal on its own. It's not supposed to be like a, like an everything pedal. It's just it's basically, it has its own thing, and the beauty is you can save the presets.
Cool. How much is it going to go for?
It's going to be $189 street.
Is it available now?
No, it'll be available in probably early November.
Okay. Where can people go online to find out more about it?
We'll be having some information on our website at decibel11.com probably within the next couple weeks.
Cool. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. Thanks for watching.